Yo, what's good? You're listening to Everyday Superpower, the place where we talk body language, non-verbal communication, verbal communication, in all fairness. Today that's going to be one, and everything in between. So, I got a question for you today. The question's going to be, would they say that to the boss? Or, to be more concentrated, would they say that to their boss? This is a deep one, but it's an easy one and it's a quick one. Would that be seen disrespectful to the boss? Yeah? So, you're chatting with someone, a colleague perhaps, a friend perhaps, most definitely your significant other, your, relationship interest, your love interest. And they say something to you and you think, wow, should I be offended by that? Now, don't get me wrong, you shouldn't be offended by anything, to be honest. We're not little dweebs here, are we? But you have to think, would they say that to their boss? All right? So you're at work and someone acts or says something in quite a particularly aggressive way to you. Would they say that to their boss? No, they wouldn't, to put a long story short. And this is going to make a long video short, because that's really the be-all and end-all of it, yeah? You know, as far as sexual relations go, you could also say, oh, would she do that for Brad Pitt? You know what I mean? Or, put whatever traditionally handsome and successful man in the way. Would she be available for Brad Pitt? Would she? Oh, I'm busy. I can't do it today. Would she do it for Brad Pitt? Oh, I can't. I'm not interested in doing that. Would she do it for Brad Pitt? So, would they say that to the boss? Would your missus sit there and say, I don't know. You tell me. Of course, there's a lot of things they will say to you that they won't say to the boss, respectfully. But we're talking about if you feel slightly disrespected, you have to acknowledge that and feel, wait a minute, what gives them the right to feel like they can talk to me like that? It's very telling, all right? Now, I play games with these fools. I don't. When it comes to, your average person and stuff, I just sit back and listen to what people have to say, because it reveals who they are and where they feel they are in correlation to myself. So it doesn't bother me too much. Sometimes you might have to pipe up and, show a little bit of what, give them a bit of what they don't expect, if that's the case. But generally, you'll sit there and you'll think to yourself, wait a minute. You feel like you can say that to me. That says a lot about who you are and your character and how you perceive me. Which, in the sense of the art of war, isn't problematic, purely as when you're strong you must be perceived as weak, right? But that's my little bit of food for thought today. This is a very brief one in relation to my other videos, but I think it's a very bold concept. So ask yourself that one time. When you feel, a little bit of a pushback from what somebody says, just say, wait a minute. Is this an open declaration of disrespect? Is that what they're trying to do?